Hi there, my name's Vince from mymatevince.com, and in this video today we're going to try and repair this Seiko alarm clock. Now if you look at it, it might not be the nicest looking alarm clock in the world, but yet it has got a very nice sweeping second hand. Now this alarm clock here, as you can see, is actually working, but what's not working is the alarm part of it. So this is owned by my dad. It's never been taken apart before, and he said it used to have a really loud alarm. If you look down the bottom, it looks like it's got different selections, so bell, beep and bird, and he is hard of hearing, so he needs a loud alarm clock. Now with this one here, if I turn it on here and if I move the alarm round, it doesn't do anything when I get to this part here. Now I'm not sure if it should on electronic ones, but years ago on the mechanical ones, when you used to get near to this part here, you could kind of feel it click into place. Now I don't know if that's the case with this one here, but it's doing absolutely nothing, and it's not doing anything on any of the selections down here. So that's what we're going to try and repair in this video. Now when I whack it, I can sort of hear it making a noise, so I presume there must be some sort of mechanical bell in there, but I really haven't got a clue what's wrong with this. Now I looked in the back, and it does look like there was battery leakage at one stage, because if you have a look at these top ones here, it looks like this one here has suffered a little bit of staining, and also this one here a little bit as well. So I'm not sure whether that would affect it or not, I don't know. But let's take it apart and see. I mean, the clock itself is working. I'm wondering whether perhaps maybe two batteries do the clock and then one battery does the alarm, or possibly two batteries does the alarm and one does the clock, or maybe it just all works together. I'm not too sure how it's been wired up. So let's take it apart and see if we can see what's wrong with it. Now what I like about this one is because it hasn't been bought from someone else, I know I am the first person to take this apart. So normally that means that things are often more repairable, because when you buy something and it says untested, often that's not the case. Sometimes you can get lucky and it is untested, but when you know something hasn't been taken apart before, it could be simple. It could be just, for example, a broken wire. It could be the fact that those terminals are corroded in the battery. That's the model number in case anybody's interested. Alright, so it looks like it's going to come apart easy enough. Okay, we have to take this thing out here. This is stopping us from taking it out. So I'm hoping that just pulls, yep, that just pulls out, just shot across the room. Right, here we go. Wow. That's a motor. Oh, look at that. So that's the bell there. So it is a mechanical bell. Oh, this is like an old mechanical one off a rotary phone, an old BT phone from years ago. Right, there's quite a bit of fur on the wires going over there. So even if that's not the fault, it's definitely going to need sorting out. So now, why is it not working? Let's see if we can see anything that's obvious with it. So I suppose we need to check the switch here to make sure that this is actually switching. And oh, it looks like it's got a little light as well at the side. Now I wonder when that comes on. Would it be when you press the top? When you press the top down? Or is the top to silence the alarm? I would say that the one at the top is probably to make it light up, and then the one at the side is how you turn the alarm on and off. So maybe it looks like the light isn't working either when I press that button. I suppose what I should do really is look at a service manual of this, see if I can get it online. Oh, so maybe there's a few things wrong with this. I think first things first, I think it's probably best to clean the battery, because it does look like, well there you go, that's broken there, isn't it? I don't know if it was broken beforehand, but that's definitely broken there now. Oh, there you go, it's come off both sides. Right, let's get these battery terminals sorted out, and then the very fact the light's not working either, maybe it's all to do with bad contacts on the battery. I think that's what we'll do. So to begin with, I'm just going to get some IPA and clean it out. Really with this, you should be using white vinegar, but I still haven't got round to ordering any, so I can't actually do anything with that. Let's unplug that from there as well. Now, because it's Seiko, you can see that it is nicely made. It's nicely put together. So even if you don't like the design of it, you can still appreciate the way it's been put together. Well, so I'm just going to use some IPA, and I'm just going to clean up these battery terminals. And then we'll have to resolder them up. Just going to use a toothbrush to do the cleaning, and I'm going to wear some gloves as well to protect my hands. Right, okay, I'm going to have to use a new wire because this wire here is just too badly corroded. Let's strip it back a bit further. Yeah, you can see that the corrosion's gone quite deep down in it because it's black. This side here looks okay, you can see it's gone to silver, but this side here definitely isn't. So let's get another bit of wire. Okay, that is all soldered up now. I'll be honest with you, I didn't actually find that easy. This side was okay, but this side was a bit of a nightmare because what happens is, once you've got corrosion on these, it's hard to get a clean bit on the solder. It doesn't seem to want to stick to it. So what I did is, I actually went on the outside of the contact rather than the inside. So if you look closely, you can see that these have all been soldered on the inside. I've done this one on the outside because it was cleaner than the inside, but this one's gone okay here. So now let's pop it back together and let's see if it's made any difference. Pop the batteries in. Just moving that contact out a bit, the same as the others. Oh, there we go. It's going. It's going. That must be the bird. Okay, that's not particularly loud. That's the one he wants. Look at that. Excellent. So now let's turn that off. Now let's see if this is a light up here. Yeah, and that's the light. So you hit the top and the light comes on. So that was it. It just needed the terminals resoldering because of the corrosion. So again, leaky batteries is the fault. One alarm clock fixed. If you have a look, when we tap the top, you see the little light comes on, so it's going to be able to be read at night time. And now let's say if we set the alarm, so pretend now it's set for about whatever that is, 20 past 3. And now when we make the time go round, all the way round, actually let's do the bird one. Let's do the beep. Let's do the beep one. Okay, so when you move that, it must give you an example of what each of them are like. Wait till it goes off. There we go. So now it should click when we get to it. There. That's it. And off. So one alarm clock fixed didn't take much at all. So you can see if you had to go down the road and buy one, it would have probably been just as quick to take it apart and fix one, and then you've got the satisfaction of fixing it, you've got more money in your pocket, and also then this doesn't get thrown into landfill, because really there's nothing wrong with this, and because it's Seiko, that will probably last for another 10 or 15 years, no problem. Now the problem here was purely leaky batteries, so this is why you should probably maybe either buy better quality batteries or maybe inspect them every now and then, because if you see them leaking, just swap them out and then there'll be less chance of them leaking in the future. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take these ones out and I'm going to put in some Vata ones, because these are made in Germany and they should be better quality. So now with these in here, hopefully they should last a good amount of time. So that is it for this video. I'm really happy with that one, and it just shows you when it's a genuine fault, you can often fix it quite easily yourself. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe for more trying to fix videos. Take care, bye now.